Yo, what's going on with y'all? It's your boy NeoXO coming back at y'all with a Black Clover review. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe with bell notifications on. Face reveal at 5,000 subscribers. Now, getting into Black Clover chapter 298, it begins with Mediculous actually clarifying a couple things. Now, Mediculous and Noelle have a little conversation because, obviously Noelle is a little confused as to how Mediculous is able to be here right now, considering only one gate of the underworld is actually opened. So Mediculous has to go ahead and clarify. Now, what Mediculous ends up saying is she's here in the world, but she's not fully here. So that's one thing. And another thing she says is the Tree of Qliphoth is basically kind of like a backup plan in case this doesn't work. But in this case right here, it seems like it works. So for the most part, the reason that she's cool with having that backup plan is because this right here was never 100% guaranteed to work. And as she states herself, it was actually quite hard to pull off. The reason being, you really need some powerful mages that you can curse. And in her case right here, she cursed Asir Silva, which was Noelle's mom. She cursed Lolopechka, which is the Heart Queen. And since she's a host with Vonica, that counts as, another sacrifice. So now that she has 3 sacrifices of the same sex, she's able to manifest. But right now, it's important to know she is not in her perfect form. And this is because Lolopechka is still alive, and so is Vonica. Even though Vonica is dying and Lolopechka is now, it looks like Lolopechka is actually turning into a devil. It looks like she can still manifest, but just not fully until they die. And it doesn't seem like she's in too much of a rush. She's probably been waiting for thousands of years to come to the human world, so she can wait a couple more minutes or hours while Lolopechka battles against Gaza and the rest of the crew. I'm sure Mediculous doesn't mind Lolopechka fighting for her because Lolopechka has immense mana, and in her new demon state, she's able to use demon water magic, which boosts her magic even more. So this is insanely powerful. Lolopechka attacks Gaza, and basically it's kind of like Vonica, Lolopechka, and Mediculous against Gaza, Noelle, Rill, and Charlotte. So Lolopechka uses a new attack spell that we have never seen before, and this attack spell is kind of like Hydra's, the water creature, and it is going directly for Gaza. It is pretty intense, I'm not gonna lie. So Noelle immediately notices something is off about Lolopechka because Laurel doesn't even use attack spells, and now she's using this intense attack spell that's just ridiculously strong. So Noelle's like, what did you do to Lolopechka? Because obviously you did something, because soon as you came, she's different now. And Mediculous explains that she used some curse magic to pretty much turn her into a devil, and this is going to ultimately kill her. We've seen Mediculous curses kill people before. We've seen it blow up the Dark Disciples. I don't think she's gonna do anything like that here, because she will kind of destroy the Tree of Qliphoth that's currently being opened. She doesn't want to do that, so she's finding ulterior ways to pretty much get the same job done, because she could have just blew up Lolopechka because we've seen her done it before. But now I assume Tabata wrote it like this to maybe give Lolopechka a chance, especially since Gaza is here. Gaza is going to do everything he can to pretty much save her. Now, Noelle sees this, and Noelle is very emotional, so she immediately tries to attack Mediculous with her Sea Dragon's Roar, and unfortunately, it kind of gets obliterated, which is crazy because we just saw it even more powerful than ever before, and it just got obliterated by Mediculous. It's not too surprising considering how high ranking Mediculous is, and she's just not on the same level as a human. She's just far stronger for any human to take on alone. I don't really think any human is going to be able to take her alone. It seems like Charlotte's magic is even not as effective as it was before, because earlier she was able to completely counter it, and that was impressive. But Mediculous hadn't fully manifested from Vanica's body, and Mediculous still hasn't fully manifested from Vanica's body. She's just kind of poking her head through, you know, she's kind of just peeking into this world, this realm. She's kind of just peeking through it. Pretty much, I would like to say she's far more than 50% manifested, because she was able to 50% manifest before, since she was, you know, attached to Vanica. Now she's able to manifest even more than that, but she is not 100% manifested. So that is crazy, because, you know, I don't know if this will translate over to the devil itself, but I would assume that even 1% increase in her manifestation is insanely powerful. Now, Charlotte's magic isn't able to do as much as it was doing before when she was 50% manifested, so Real has to step in and basically try to save her. Now, I'm happy that Real did something in this chapter. However, it didn't go too well for the most part. I mean, he did something, but he just also was overpowered, you know, which you can't give him too much hate for, because everyone's getting overpowered at this point. Now, Gaza seems to be doing pretty good. At least that's what it seems like at first. So he uses his true lightning magic, which is cool to see. I really like true spells. And he basically is having internal dialogue. He's remembering whenever Lolopechka was doubting herself as the Heart Queen, saying that she's not fit to be the Heart Queen and she's a failure as a Heart Queen because she can't use attack spells. And Gaza basically took that personal, and he was like, okay, I'm just gonna become the strongest attack person in the Heart Kingdom, because I don't want you to think that, you know, I don't want you to think that you're a failure. I want you to just focus on what you're good at. And he's like, I'm gonna become the strongest attack mage in the entire kingdom, so that every time they have enemies, he can just take them on without even needing Lolopechka's help. Now, the crazy ironic thing is, now the enemy is Lolopechka, because Lolopechka has turned into a devil. Now, he goes to finish her off and hit her with a lethal blow, but he hesitates. So instead of jabbing her and just pretty much impaling her, he gets impaled. Kind of a little plot twist there. It's crazy. And I mean, I think he could have hit her with his hit, because we all know how fast Gaza is. I don't really think Lolopechka is outspeeding Gaza. Let me know what you guys think, of course, but I don't really think Gaza's slower than Lolopechka, even in this new power form. It's possible, but you know, we've all seen Gaza to be a very, very high speed character. Now, Noelle tries to help even more with her Spirit Die form, and this really is unfortunate for her. Her Spirit Die form is up. Time is up. You know, I kind of predicted this, and it just came true. Like, her Spirit Die form is up. You know, she stated that she was gonna finish the fight in 30 seconds, which she did, but she didn't really know that Mediculous was gonna manifest after she beat Vanica. If that was the case, they might have had come across this and did a different type of strategy, you know what I mean? So Undine and Noelle are pretty much looking distraught right now, because Noelle is completely defenseless against Mediculous, because her armor is literally gone and she's back in her base form and pretty much back in her undergarments, just there defenseless in front of a completely high-ranking devil. And Mediculous goes ahead and says Noelle and the crew have lost, and it definitely looks like it, unless some crazy turn of events happen, which is still possible. You're never supposed to lose hope. But anyways, that has been my review of Black Clover chapter 298. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and if you enjoyed, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Like I said, face reveal at 5,000 subscribers. You guys are awesome. Leave a like on the video, and I will engage with you guys in the comment section below.